I am using a ultra-wide display 2560 by 1080. Other controls in Bluestacks using ultra-wide won't work. So in Bluestacks there are three types of game control here: the battle royale, the multiplayer if you're using multiplayer, and the smart game control. In this case, my smart control here is not working. Since there's problem here, so I switched to battle royale game control. The problem with battle royale game control, there are only few options here, and you can manually put some controls shortcuts on keyboard. Unlike with smart game control, that all the controls are already and shortcuts of the keyboards are already on the screen. But unfortunately, my Bluestacks, my game control on smart is not working for this Bluestacks. I don't know what happened. Here, I will show you, and I will reset the battle royale game control so we can reconfigure later as we play the game. You can see, you can by default to sync the mouse you have to press the F1, but I wanted to reconfigure that by pressing any control. So let's open the advanced editor, and let's find that F1 or here. So let's press the control on keyboard and replace it and save it. So now we can now play the mouse using by pressing control and back again, so we can okay. So let's land here. We will talk about movement. So can we run? Okay, can we run? So the control here for running, for the movement is WA is D, so that's the default. So running. Can we jump? Okay, we can jump. So the jump here is the default space bar on your keyboard. Can we crouch? So we cannot crouch. So to find out where is the crouching here, as you can see guys, there is shortcuts here. There are shortcuts here. The control, I don't know what's the control. The control, I think this is for vehicle, and the space is a jump, and that I don't know what's the down. So the crouch, I think here. So the problem is there is no icon on the screen for crouching, so it means it is just right here. So to find it out, so we can put a shortcut on it, we need to click the screen using the mouse. As you can see, where is that crouching? I'm clicking the mouse right now. Okay, here. Okay, here, right here. So we will drag the C over here, so we can make it a shortcut. Letter C. Open the advanced editor. I think it's right here. Let's see if it works. Okay, I got it. So we can now run, we can now slide, jump. Okay, movement is already done. Oh. Grabbing a rifle, sometimes it is automatic when you need it, but if you have already your rifle, it won't grab. But if you have to replace, that's the thing that we need to reconfigure here. Okay, if there's an enemy, we will kill this enemy first. So just follow me as I go play this game, and all the settings that I need to reconfigure will be shown here in this game. So just like that. I want to reload, but the reload isn't working. Let's show it here. As you can see guys, how offset the R. Usually by default reload is R, so this is offset. So we need to reconfigure that by dragging it to here and save. let's see if R, press R. Okay, we can now reload. That's how I came up my game here in Call of Duty Mobile using ultra-wide resolution and using Bluestack 5. So I wanted to replace my rifle here. As you can see guys, there is a shortcut for Alt. So basically when you press an Alt, you can replace your armor, your rifle I mean. So I wanted to use an F for this replacement. So I want to place an F and remove the Alt. So I wanted to use only one key for grabbing stuff. Okay. Enemy. Slide and I wanted to have a adrenaline, thermo and armor plates. Grabbing and stuff, you can simply free your mouse and click, but you can put a shortcut on it by modifying. So dito, the thing that I wanted to show you here is using this for the helmet, the armor plate, and the first aid, and the adrenaline. So I wanted to put a shortcut on it for each of them. So to modify that, as you can see, there's 4. I think this 4 is for the healing. It is placed right here, but it is a little bit opposite, and the tab is for the bag. Okay, since we can modify this by I want to put a shortcut on it using my own version, which is using a numpad in my right hand. So when using it, I can just press it right away. Oh, there's an enemy. I will replace this into by using enter on my numpad. Okay, just like that. And this B is for the firing option between automatic and single fire. Here I want to put a shortcut on each of them, so let's put it 1, 2 and 3. And I wanted to put a shortcut. Let's say I will show you guys. I want to shortcut on opening and closing this by putting a shortcut also. So let's open advanced editor again and put a 0 here in my numpad, 0. So we can switch between those healing kit here. So let's press the 0, and then we can just simply pass a little bit offset. So this might malfunction. Okay, 1. We can press the 0 and then press, if you want to use a number 2, the armor plate, you can press 2. Open again, pressing 0. And if you want to use a first aid, you can press the number 3. Yes, adrenaline back or hair move. Okay, it's working. So I want to use a adrenaline first so that we have a double life. So let's run. Oh, viewing map is M, so that's the default. Alright, I wanted to scope this enemy here, but I cannot scope. The scope is not working, so I need to find out how I can scope by pressing also on the keyboard. So is the right, it is placed right here. So I need to put a shortcut here. The right click, I think this right click is for the scope. Let's put it here. Okay, it works. Alright. Now I wanted to use my class. Let's see. As you can see here, there's a shortcut for the class, but I wanted to replace that by letter E. So I want to close this queue. What's the queue? Oh.
It looks like she'll never get to lie in your hammock, Rara.
I want to make it Let's just put it here.
Tying the hammock to your scratching post. So, Rara,
And save.
washed, you brushed your teeth.
Let's see if the E will work. Okay, it works. Then grabbing this, I want to put a shortcut here by letter F. Let's drag this F right here and press F. Oh, it's still offset. Okay.
Cleared left. Almost there.
Alright. So, alright guys, there are still a lot of controls to be modified, but that's how I came up a Call of Duty in BlueStacks 5. So I hope you have learned something.